And welcome back to 999. So let's get going. Alright, let's go in the hallway. I'll let you go get Junpei or June. You guys head to the door, okay. Roger that. I guess it's unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Come on, Junpei, let's go. Alright, let's go. You found it. We did it.
Oh, another hallway.
Should be.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons...
Don't be
of course
numbers.
They don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
But the lights are on.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Don't murder me.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh,
Wow, it's dirty as hell.
it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
It has to be a number 9 door, idiot.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be that easy
yeah,
to either.
I know.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Okay. We need a key of some sort.
No good.
Something constructive. I should be reading this, sorry.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey,
What's that?
It's a map!
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
It's a map.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
Just for
How
the-
about
okay.
that? She's right. We can get out through there.
You need a map for
There we go.
this?
Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
Okay. Did we really need
There's
that
a card
explanation?
reader on the right side of the door.
Yep.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
No, it doesn't. That doesn't follow. It needs a key card. It doesn't mean it'll be here.
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Thank
Okay.
you, Freddy. Seek a way out. Okay. Opportunity, nothing special about it. 10 of them, flip them over hats in the middle of supper, deep plate. There's soup plates. They're made that way so the soup doesn't spill. If you go out of here, we should treat yourself to a nice standing out. What you make me a poor college student without money to do something like that? 9 plates as expected. Plates of appetizer, mainly appetize. Plates, excuse me, princess, how many are these? 15, so 10, 9, 15, or 9, 10, 15. Assume it's for seafood, how the hell can you tell? Just by looking at these plates from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out for dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June, don't be a bitch. Why the hell are you Ring of June? Because they're a couple. Ladies doth possess too much, I think. You are not terrible at subtlety. Bunch of rigid plates here. They're used for serving meats, and you're really ignorant, huh? It's not like I need to know this crap. What's this thing? This places a voucher at the end of the counter. The voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. 9, 10 soup. Wait, 9, 10 meats. Seafood. The plates are 9, 16 meats. 15. Maybe they're using hex digits. Oh my god. So base 8, right? Okay, that's annoying. So we go up to 16 in the set. Familiar with base 10? Yeah, I took computer science. That's normally how the numbers work. And we'll go 10 is A, all the way up to F is 15, 10 is 16. I know it sounds strange, but if you think about just 6 letters added to the numbers after the 9. Okay, and so on. Think about it. Countertop. They just got a rolling pin and a colander. Nothing useful, in other words. Let's exit. Big iron flat door. I don't think you can open it. A tank. Pipes coming out of it. Nothing really special about it. This pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea out of the pot would be really yummy. Sure. Spending a day with drinking tea with June. Could such a day happen to me? Okay, thanks. Yeah, it's basic, buddy. Jumpy, nothing. I don't really need the hot water. We should get moving on. Lots of notes. There's a bunch of stuff written, but it doesn't seem like any sort of code or anything like that. Is there anything we can do here? Okay, we got cheese here. Is there some kind of cheese behind there? You're right. Doesn't seem like... Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright guys. Move it. June and I need to look behind it. We got Fago here. There's a little green bottle in the back. Bottle of oil. The label is a bit... It's like cooking up and probably make something slippery. And Scuda, one most famous stretch cheese. You can't open it in case it won't go bad. So you can store it in room temperature for quite a while. You eat this, mostly likely I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to be hungry in a situation like this. It's kind of weird colors there. Doesn't look like much else there. Okay. There's so much here. There's a lot of cans. It's probably a pantry. Anything at all. Okay. Oh, it's better in our hands than somebody else's, right?
I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Okay.
Futile.
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
That's not what it means in this case, but yeah.
Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really.
Don't scare me
I was
like
just
that,
thinking about
June.
futility.
June, no.
Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
I don't want to hear more of the Titanic, please.
Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of stories that say. I think I have for the.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There was a novel that had a bunch of stuff in it that described the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
Yeah, that's the one. The title of the novel is Futility. It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But
I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but the story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
yeah,
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
a hoax.
I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank. Apparently, the only thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
But the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
Like I said, that was the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic. He figured that was his chance, you know? He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel, so that it matched the Titanic exactly.
This is getting creepy.
Really?
Don't kill us,
Really?
June.
There's no such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
But that wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
Oh, the skeptic in me wants me to just tell her to stop, but whatever.
Wasn't?
Yep. There were 2 other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote 2 stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, 2 ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
One of this is pretty different,
I'll
though.
give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers?
Oh, okay, yeah, we could do this, but why?
What if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What?
Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Why would we jump to this conclusion?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load.
Is this because we said we don't believe in
You
curses?
guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit.
A
He
demon?
was doing the possessing.
Oh.
I don't understand.
What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
It's kind of broken in half, it looks like. Solana. This could be really trouble. I must repeat myself. This is really few moments. Rusty blade. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna cut a damn thing like this. If we were going to go, it's probably sharpen this knife. Okay. Nothing inside. Nothing we can do there. This looks like some large king crate. It's empty. Okay. Can we get some cheese here? I'd love to have some cheese before I die. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging from the rust, it's probably all. Maybe we shouldn't open it. I just think it's pretty sight. That's gross. We're giving it the once over here. Pantry light. Are they fire then? Rusty bolt there. It won't budge. Of course. We put some oil on it. Hey. Just put a bit of oil on it. Here it comes. Come on, little son, bitch. Okay. At least we got the little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. That was an accident. But hey, we'll take it.
Oh, it's cold in here.
So there's power to make this place cold, at least.
What is this place?
Are you blind? It's the freezer.
Santa's really aggressive. I don't like it.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
Okay, we're not gonna comment
I'll
on
freeze
that.
solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one.
Okay,
I'm
were
going to
you
the
there in
rest
the
of
last
you.
one?
Oh,
Does
whoa.
that change anything?
It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside.
How about
You got
everybody
this.
stays outside and let me do
No,
this?
I'm fine.
Okay, June.
My fever's gone now.
But
Huh?
No. No.
why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen.
How did this happen? I'm
It
confused.
looks like the pipe next to it broke, and
Still, how does the physics of this works?
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on.
Can we not break this ice here?
It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Oh,
Can we seriously not break it open?
God damn it.
anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
I mean, of this whole boat situation, it's no
better
different,
than
man.
none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right.
Santa's the most vulnerable here.
Well, let's just take a good look around this room.
Right.
Okay, let's get going. Dry ice. Can't make stuff explode if it's sealed in something like this, airtight. Explodes. In school, I never underestimated the power of explosive gas. Forget what we need. Okay.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
but it's
it
powerful.
is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into
It
gas.
doesn't have to get that warm,
Hell
I
if I
think.
know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Like a bomb.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas.
So it'll turn
Any
into gas
lower,
now.
And it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Chemistry.
Despite my looks, I'm the clean. Oh, the queen of random knowledge.
Yep,
It's bad to
and a
mess
lot
up
of
when
weird
you're
things.
showing off.
That fish doesn't
you're
match
so
that.
cold your mouth's going numb?
Yeah, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
You want out of the freezer now? It did seem rather odd.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at
Okay.
1 atmosphere, normal air pressure.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
Uh,
See, that is
Oh
weird.
shit. What was the thing there? That's right, instead of melting it, it did what's called sublimated, where it changes immediately from solid to gas. I knew that actually. It's kind of a cool fact of
There's
life.
a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
Because it's just that explosive there.
there's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Really?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
That's
You mean
really
there's
high.
water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Didn't we hear about ice that
What's
wasn't
this
melting
ice
yet?
with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Is that a real
Ice
thing?
Nine.
Wasn't there an ice ship that wasn't melting?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
This
Wait,
sounds
hold up.
debatable if this is
So is this
real.
thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
I'll have to look this up
Have you heard the
later.
story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance.
Yeah, I got that, buddy.
With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees.
Something's weird
Before
with
that
this.
day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize.
This sounds
But
like
once the crystallization had
wrong,
begun,
but whatever.
it was almost like, how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating.
Yeah, we're going with some global communication thing as a theme here, which is
Communicating in
weird.
some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
It's kind of annoying. I don't know how I feel with this. Was honestly impressed. I'll go with honestly impressed.
That's pretty interesting. What does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees?
Yeah, that'd be trouble.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
Greenland's the one that's cold,
I
buddy.
freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Water dripping from this pipe. It looks like the pipe burst once the water hit the knob. Froze in place. Water seems to actually be warm. It would be bad to use it. Did you come here with the dry ice earlier? There's a warm water came from the pipe. Warm water, dry ice. I think it might happen if you sealed this container together. Something covering in here. It's frozen solid. I can't put it over. Okay. Okay, we need something to capture that warm water there. Some of this meat is frozen solid here. Looks like pork. I was thinking of that. Well, looks like the tiger or something. Still a peep from the meat. I think turn this one, but I can't read it. Try and push it into the rib. Need to defrost it. I don't think it's going to be done in this room. I'm guessing it's human flesh. Okay, I think we did everything. Could search this one quick though. Okay. Okay, we get rope. Rope's good. It's rope. So much done here. Why don't we take some of it out? Okay. Bottle of water, that's what we need. Is it frozen solid? It is. Whoa. Anything else? Okay. That should be enough to carry us. Can't do anything with the fish. Nothing here. No, I can't use the fish. Frozen chicken. Okay. Okay, let's get our water then. Oops. Let's get the water. One more, please. Where's the bottle of water? There we go. Why can't I use this with the water thing? Can I combine these two then? I'm so confused. Try ice is now in pieces. Okay. I don't know why I had to use the chicken for that, but sure. Put the water in the dry ice. Bottle of water with dry ice in it. I think I want to combine this with this rope though to be extra safe. Tie the rope, cool. It's a water bomb thing. Can we combine anything else here? Nope. We got the bomb, right?
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
Get to the fridge
Just
after
need
this.
to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock.
Throw like a piece of pork at it.
Alright,
Or
this
ice.
ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Alright guys, stand back.
Wouldn't it be super cold to
Actually, we
touch
should
that
probably
though?
hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide?
In the freezer!
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Or the cellar thing underneath.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
Yep, there we
Come
go.
on, get inside.
Quick.
Alright, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
He's counting not sick.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom. Please tell me it works.
Jumpy, the ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah,
It looks like
it's
it is.
gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes! Alright, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out.
Is Lotus here?
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot!
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
That's what I'm asking.
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
Why didn't you try to do something on the other side?
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't
She's a bitch.
What the hell?
it? Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh,
Okay.
don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, If you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door.
Do you have
I couldn't
anything in
find
hand then?
So, all I could do was wait. I
Okay.
mean, what else did you want me to do? Call.
Fine.
What did you say there? What else do you want to call the cops? It's true that there wasn't much she could have done, but by her tune, she could have.
But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own.
Somebody used the water to freeze it shut. Which means Santa or June is somebody to be worried
I told you
about.
before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so. If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
That
Well,
means June and Santa are bad.
Sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
I think I'm gonna call it there. It's just a time to call it there. Dealing with that freezer and stuff like that. Save it in the same file as this one. No. I do not care too much for this. Let's save it in 2. It doesn't communicate it the best, but hey. You guys, I hope you guys stay warm, don't go too bad, and this crew is really weird, so we'll see how it goes. Take care, and peace.